Special Counsel Jack Smith sent a critical response to a recent request made by Judge Aileen Cannon, raising major doubts about her impartiality and competence in a matter concerning the handling of sensitive information by former President Trump. As per the news report published on Saturday, April 6, 2024, on Axios, this fresh discovery raises worries about the trial's course, as it adds to a string of problems that have been present for the last 10 months. The case has stopped because to Cannon's outstanding difficulties, which might cause it to drag out beyond the approaching election in November. Critics accuse the Trump-appointed judge of obstruction because they believe that his slow pace and meticulous decision-making are purposeful. Smith has been trying to move the case forward quickly, but no trial date has been set. The May 20th date that was originally planned is becoming less and less realistic because of a number of outstanding issues. There is conjecture that Trump would step in and order the Justice Department to dismiss the charges if the trial is still ongoing after the election and he wins another term. Cannon's recent request for instructions to the dueling jury about the defense's case under the Presidential Records Act is one of the main points of disagreement. Smith has sharply objected to this action, calling it fundamentally flawed and incorrect. According to the defense, the former president is permitted to identify some papers as personal under the PRA. Smith is so frustrated with Cannon's handling of the issue that he is thinking of filing an appeal with the 11th Circuit should she continue to stand by her PRA reasoning. Legal experts have questioned Cannon's credentials and motivations for the delays, and an appeal of this kind would surely prolong the trial and exacerbate an already drawn-out legal procedure. A few have even demanded that she be disqualified due to issues with her impartiality and fairness. Cannon defended her strategy in response to growing criticism, highlighting the intricacy of the case and the painstaking work being done behind the scenes. Still, some don't believe her, seeing her activities as biased and counterproductive to the pursuit of justice. His support of the judge in the face of growing criticism highlights how politicized the issue is and raises further concerns about the independence of the court. Cannon's decisions are subject to more scrutiny due to her recent appointment as a federal judge by Trump and her scant expertise overseeing criminal prosecutions. She has also come under fire for going too far in approving Trump's request for a special master in a different case. The intense focus on Cannon's case management throughout the court fight draws attention to the precarious balance that exists between political influence and judicial independence. The verdict in this high-stakes trial might have a significant impact on how the post-Trump world views accountability and the rule of law. Once again, the judge overseeing the Georgia election meddling case involving Donald Trump and associates rendered a significant decision on Thursday. The former president's claims that the prosecution does not violate First Amendment safeguards, particularly those related to political speech, were reviewed and ultimately rejected by the decision. A grand jury in Fulton County returned an indictment in August that included accusations against Trump and 18 other people. These accusations were based on claims that they were part of a coordinated attempt to illegally reverse the Georgian election results. Notably, this legal action started after Democrat Joe Biden defeated the state's Republican incumbent by a close margin. Trump's defense team vehemently maintained that the accusations against him were based on political speech activities, which are protected by the First Amendment. The fundamental thrust of their argument was based on the claim that political speech protected specific acts and utterances, even if they turned out to be untrue. These arguments were sharply rejected by the case's presiding judge, who affirmed that the accusations against Trump and his co-defendants did not amount to the criminalization of political expression. Rather than falling within the purview of free expression, the indictment expressly targeted acts that were allegedly done as part of a larger plan to disrupt the democratic process. Breitbart News reported on Friday, April 5, 2024, that this decision will have a big impact on the current judicial procedures, as well as the larger conversation about the limits of free speech in the political sphere.